Mars energy. I want to say salutations to my madrina, my padrino, and to my oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Ajay. To each and every one of you guys that support me constantly and support the things that we do on this live for melanated people. I want to, once again, I want to thank my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. I'm on live on tonight to give knowledge, wisdom, understanding when it comes down to the Eggun stick. And so I'm going to talk about how we utilize the Eggun stick and why it is utilized. What's up, my baby Scorpio? This is something, this particular stick, Demetrius purchased this stick. I have three, which I'm going to explain. The only people that can get this Eggun stick from me are the people that have either my Haitian Voodoo membership or Palo membership. This starts at 1,500. It can get a lot more, but it starts the base off there. So I'm gonna explain the Eggun stick, and there are different styles when it comes down to the Eggun stick, and why it will be a helpful tool. What's up there, Trironda Aries, Demetrius Gemini, Mother Susan Gemini, and there's my love, Alapia, my Taurus is in the house. So those people that have membership, these Eggun sticks are going to be available. I'm going to also be talking about Eggun and Zarabanda. Both of them are green and black, but one has writing on them and the other one doesn't. This will be Apollo candle, and this will be an Orisha candle. So let's go on here. I want to talk about the Eggun stick because I want y'all to know that number one, you need that Eggun stick from somebody that has been initiated, somebody that's already walking with Obia, somebody that's already walking with hoodoo or voodoo. There's so many variations of Eggun sticks or those type of Apollo stick, and they have different degrees of power and ability to manifest. So we're gonna deal with the concept for all my Christian people. We're gonna be coming from Exodus, the 4th chapter, starting at the 2nd verse. It says, and the Lord said unto him, speaking to Moses, what is that in thy hand? And he said, a rod, which is a staff or stick. And he said, cast it on the ground. And he cast it upon the ground, and the rod became a serpent, and Moses fled from before it. Why this is important? Number one, let me explain the whole premise that around this staff. You know, many people that practice Obia is really coming from a Kabbalistic form of magic. So, first of all, you have to understand the wood element. So, when you're dealing with sticks, you got to understand the concept of trees. Why a tree holds energy and power. And remember, I was speaking on, I have these baby saber trees, and I did the ceremony starting with an Eggun with the big tree. The bigger the tree, the more energy or the more power that tree holds. It may have the same properties, but it does not have the capacity at its stage to hold an enormous amount of power. This is why we use our conjure pots, and they're buried. I think I said that. They're buried at the saber tree. So, first of all, you need to understand why it works, how the energy flows through it. So the thing that I want to bring to you, what's up, my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina, aphrodisiac in the house. So understanding the wood element, wood carries yin and yang. So when it speaks about the masculine energy, yang, it speaks of energy of growth, expansion, and upward movement. So these when we work with hollow sticks or any tree, it has yin and yang, because that means it has masculine and feminine energy. Okay, and so yin is the feminine energy, which is receptive, nurturing, and emotional healing. It deals with the growth and new beginnings, life, and abundance. So when you're working with the hollow sticks or you're working with the Eggun stick, and depending on what tree your Eggun stick comes from, it may have more so, because I have oak tree in the back, and so oak wood is a masculine energy and is ruled by Jupiter. So various of sticks have different manifestation powers. So when you're looking at people that have these sticks, this is an extension of your Eggun and your Eggun channeling. So this particular Apollo Eggun stick has been on my cauldrons over 21 days. Now, if you decide to purchase this, because I'm going to have Monique put this on the website. If you decide to have this made for you, it has to be fed blood, and it has to sit on my cauldron for nothing less than 21 days. A full moon cycle. I'm going to say that again. Do I have some already ready? Yes. But if you get this at a later date, 1500 and above, this Eggun stick has to be fed blood at the cauldron, and it has to sit on the cauldron for 21 days. So if you purchase it today, like Demetrius did, you'll be getting this. Now his only thing I'm going to do with his this Eggun stick is that I'm going to attach it to one of his ancestors, and he already knows which one that is. She's a female. So I'm going to attach this, and this is why it is good to work with certain practitioners of magic, because they understand what you have need of. I not only understand that he's a Gemini air element, but I also are already working with his ancestors, and so therefore what he's gonna do, I'm gonna say this both ways. If you cremated your loved one, just say for instance you cremated, but you have the ashes, right? Then you can apply some of their ashes to your Eggun stick. You can drill a hole in there, or I can prepare. But since Demetrius is a worker, this Eggun stick, if there's a grave, he's gonna take this Eggun stick and take that to that grave and put this in the ground at the head of the grave. This will be sitting inside the grave, and then he's gonna offer tobacco, and he's gonna offer liquor, and it because this is already prepared, maybe 15 minutes tops, being at a cemetery. But this is gonna allow more of the ache of his particular, because I'm gonna do the ceremony with this Eggun stick for him, but he gonna take it there, and you want some of that graveyard dirt coming in contact with this Eggun stick. The reason why, because we now know the wood element has yin and yang, and it has different purposes. But this is attached. This energy is attached to Palo and Haitian voodoo. So he can. So I'm gonna explain. So he can take this Eggun stick and light candles with this Eggun stick, holding it. Now, because it's the Eggun stick, he has to tap it 9 times. 9 times. When you get one of these, if you choose to get one of these, or depending on the level of power you want, this Eggun stick has to be tapped 9 times at the grave and 9 times in your house. And you can offer water, liquor, flowers. This, I would place this either behind my door, or I would place this at my altar, my ancestor altar. And this would also elevate the energy of your ancestor altar. Now, those that know that my cauldrons are extraterrestrial. All of my stuff is elevated. But this is why this would work for ancestors and also manifestation. Wood is a powerful manifester. We use trees to manifest our desire, to do protection work. So this has a lot of versatility. Eggun stick is also strengthening your ancestors, strengthening when you call them, helping you to make a stronger connection. It's all about your ancestors. Anything that will help you to connect to them more. This ebasa. This has a lot of ache. Let me put this down. You ain't really supposed to ache when it comes to Palo, but it has a lot of power. Because those Eggun sticks been there for months. But at the very least, why you would have an ancestor stick. Now there's a lot of people out there got Eggun sticks and they ain't got no power. Or if they got power, they got very little ache. Because people don't understand the wood element. And that's what I want to explain to you. The reason why Moses' staff had power that it had is because God himself empowered that staff. And you notice that Moses never got rid of that staff. I'm going to say that again. I said, you notice that Moses, where he was, that staff was. That's not an object that you leave loosey-goosey around. Because that is attached to the energy of your ancestors. Just like some people leave their Bibles and leave their Bibles open, or leave their Bibles where other people can mess with their Bibles. Your spiritual fetishes, your spiritual tools are sacred. And they're sacred to your energy, and they're sacred to your ancestor energy, or any other spirits that are attached. In this case, also Eggun, cauldron, Mfumbe is attached to this energy. So this needs to be fed. That Eggun wrong. I've been at this all day. So I wanted you to have a better understanding that it's not just a stick. And I want you to understand how the energy channels from one end of this stick or Eggun stick to the end. This is why people that work roots, and if they have these staffs, that there's a lot of power they channel. And when they tap that this Eggun stick, it can be in a place of business, because you can use this as a walking stick. You can use this as a cane. But when they tap, they're calling those spirits, those vibrations. And when they hit that ground, they're awakening their ancestral roots, which connect you to your root chakra. So this is why I want to specify that the staff or the rod of Moses, the reason why he was able to work as many signs and wonders and miracles that he had the ability, because the person that empowered that rod, that Eggun stick, was the divine. You cannot create a staff, a rod, or Eggun stick more beyond your own ache, more beyond your own power, no more than your own connectivity to your own ancestors. Do you understand? I'm a natural thoroughbred when it comes to necromancy and conjuring. And if you guys want the class that we had in conjure, all you need to do is send go to the website, book $175, so you can have a better understanding of even what I'm displaying now. I'm always leading melanated people to understanding and clarity. I don't want you just getting stuff from me. I want you to have an understanding. So therefore, Demetrius is not only getting an Eggun stick, but he's also getting the Ache from me, from the spirit of the cauldron. And this is quite costly. So because you guys support me, it's $1,500. Or if you want a $3,000 staff, that's all you got to spend. If you want, now this wood holds energy. This is why we use natural products when it comes down to conjure, because the more natural a substance is, the more it has the ability to hold energy. I'm gonna say it again. Natural wood, natural metals, natural crystals, these are the things that hold the energy of the ceremony, of the craft, of the prayers. And that's essential, because all he has to do, because this has already been fed, but once he gets this, all he has to do is give offerings, build his relationship. That's another thing. When you get, and even if it's from me, if you do it for yourself, you need to build a relationship with the spirit of this particular Eggun. Each Eggun stick that I even have a relationship with the Eggun stick of Minister Mario. I feed his Eggun stick still to this day. It is important to build relationships, communication. Therefore, you can utilize these Eggun sticks and you don't even have to be present. I'm going to say it again. Building relationships, trust me, is well worth your time, energy, and purpose. I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna make y'all such believers. Even your doubt gonna find another residency. So Eggun sticks are all throughout the ATRs, but mostly we understand the Eggun stick with Moses and the story of the Bible. And what I want to get clarity on is that you understand that this is not something you should prepare on your own. You can't just walk in a Botanica, purchase an Eggun stick, and now you're on your way. It don't work like that. There's spirits that have to be invoked, ceremonies, washes that have to go on, and depending on what the purpose of your Eggun stick, there are certain things that have to happen. Okay? Now we're going to talk about the energy of Eggun and Zarabanda. Now, these are the colors. Y'all know these candles are $100 piece. If you want them stronger, send 200, 300, 5,000. however, how much of energy you want flowing through your candle. Okay? I'm not even being ridiculous. I'm being honest. Monique already purchased hers. Now, what cause I'm setting up, I gotta discard the ritual for Shango. So the next ritual I'm doing is Ogun. I already started it last week with giving an offering at the Sacred Tree for Ogun. Now, this what you see right here. This is the seed of avocado. One of the offerings that goes to Ogun is avocado, and so his number is 7. So I got these have been soaking for manifestation in the Haitian voodoo elixir, so you know it's strong. And then I place a piece of copper on the top of I only removed it in order to show you guys. But it's 7 of these that have been soaking in that elixir. Y'all know I'm an extra. So avocado is a feminine energy. It's earth element and water element. It's ruled by Venus, and the zodiac sign is Libra. Avocados, you can work love, lust, health, beauty, abundance, fertility, and growth. So we know that Ogun works what? 24 hours a day. So I got his number is 7, and I got a hiccup, so I can. But I got to get all this stuff prepared for manifestation. Now the number 7 is the number of completion. To bring a work to fruition or to completion, not just start a work, because Ogun is like God, right? He that began a good work will finish that work. Ogun will get the work done. So the energy of Ogun is also going to be a part of this ceremony. So I got different things. I got Tree ordering me some guinea pepper, because that's a part of ceremony. But this right here is my Ogun powder. This is powdered iron. Powdered iron. Now, powdered iron can put out the flame of your candle. So if you're going to use this, you got to make sure that it's not touching the flame of the candle, because iron will put out fire. But this is already been consecrated, but this is the energy of Ogun. Mars, iron. I told you I got a plethora of shit. You ain't got no business struggling. You ain't got no business not prevailing, or your enemies getting the best of you, because there's plenty of tools. So you have the availability of your Eggun stick at your disposal, or you can utilize Ogun, or if you want to work on various areas of your life. Now Zarabanda is Palo. Ogun is Orisha. I want y'all to know there is a difference, and they operate similar but different, okay? And Ogun can fight your battle. Now, we know that green represents what? The earth element. It represents prosperity and growth, right? Black represents what? The metal iron. I'm going to say it again. This black of this particular candle represents iron. Iron is the blood of the universe, which is dark matter. That's why it's black. Ain't got nothing to do with evil. It has to do with representing the energy of iron. And iron, that's why they call him the blacksmith. Blacksmith, see the correlation? So these are the things that we're going to be doing. Now, y'all, if Bo had me burn court incense, but this Ogun can work a court case because Ogun rules over technology. There's a lot of things you can do for your loved ones or for yourself on your job, having Ogun to defend you, protect you. If you, I'm a type of person that I'm very proactive. So what I did was, y'all, I walked around my house and chanted Ogun because I had to open a lot of the avocados, and so I used the energy of Ogun to bless the inside of the avocado, and I placed them all around my house in the yard for Ogun to protect me, to defend me, to fuck a bitch up. I don't wait till somebody attack me. I'm always doing different workings with certain energies and certain spirits. Um, we old school hoodoo, we used to put iron spikes in the ground. We prepared them. We used to put lye. It used to be a container, run devil run. But it consisted of lye, and lye will eat through anything. Anything. When you put that lye down and you use rock salt. Remember I talked to you about the element and magic of salt? And you mix those ingredients, lye, rock salt, and then iron. And that, not that that covers everything, because once again, every working has a lot to do with how much energy you put in it. But we used to use that to protect property or to ward off workings that people would try. And so therefore, and that would be placed underground. If you want me to do something like that for your property, your business, I can do it. I'm retired. I can travel. So I got the 7 seeds of the avocado. I already explained how they work. This will be placed at the church for the altar of Ogun. Now, if you want, I told you on the onset. To me, that's funny, but it's the truth. He said, "Lie will snatch the black off you." it eat through anything. And that back then people used natural stuff to get the job done. That's why Monique had bought me some. Let me see if it's still here. Yes. Octagon soap. The reason why we use this type of soap, because lye is in octagon or those type of soaps. And so therefore you want to get rid of somebody, you want to banish somebody, and octagon soap is really, really expensive. For me to have to use this type of soap on you, and expensive as it is, I'm gonna try to hurt your ass. I'm gonna really try to do some damage. But this is why these type of soaps, why we use them for cleaning and cleaning your house, removing hexes and jinx. It's because of the lye that is inside this soap. It's always about the ingredients. Always about the ingredients. And this is information can be built upon. Could be utilize your creativity and come up with different types of ways you could utilize the same energy, but in a different way that is beneficial to your individual needs. Okay, it is important to understand how to utilize your Eggun stick into your practice, into your prayer life, into your workings. Burning my said incense to your Eggun stick, because of the spirits that are inside there, it will make your energy manifest even quicker and stronger. So if you put one of those Eggun sticks by your altar, you're burning your incense and it manifesting, because there are spirits inside of those Eggun sticks. Sorry about that. Jesus. So why should you have a better understanding of the element of wood? Because it is very important. Thank you for the likes. It's very important for you to understand how energy moves through particular objects, and especially if you're going to do tree magic, if you're going to work with any Apollo sticks, if you're going to work with anything that comes from the tree, the herbs, the leaves, the fruits. It's really, really important that you understand why it has the energy and why it is utilized in the ATRs. Because once that Eggun stick is concentrated and blood given, which means life is given to the tree, and the tree is going to be able to this stick is going to be able to hold that energy because it comes from nature. I see so many people with Eggun sticks that ain't hardly got no power. Creating objects like this, and it's beautiful. I love this. The how it's designed. The other one has a snake on it, but the designs of this. But at the end of the day, you want to have power. You want to be able to utilize this as a tool of communication with your ancestors, with your Eggun, with how to utilize your membership in the Pungos, or the Palo spirits, or the Haitian spirit, when it comes down to utilizing your stick. This is some serious magic. This is chaos magic. This is dark matter magic. This is blood magic. Because I don't want nobody thinking, what's up, Minister Al, my Aquarius? What's up? I don't want nobody talking about, I didn't know that's what that kind of magic was. This is blood magic. This is chaos magic. This is dark magic. This is melanin magic, okay? And all these things, you have, once Monique puts it on the website, you can go on and purchase it when your little heart desire. Like I said, I don't tell nobody what to do. I just tell you what it's for, how to utilize it, and how to benefit from it. If you want an Eggun candle, or this is a Zarabanda candle, and you have, this will be set for Zarabanda over at the cauldrons. This candle will be set with Eggun in the church. And I done taught about these energies, these frequencies, and the vibration. These classes and these lessons are going to have a lot to do with you having understanding of conjure. If you did not, and you missed out on the conjure class, do yourself a favor and get that information. It will connect a lot of dots. Once you watch the class, you're gonna be jealous, because what you hear and see in that, you're gonna realize you should have been a part of it. One thing I do is make people understand, when you don't work with me, you miss out. Okay? So I think I got everything I wanted to get done on tonight. Lard and bacon grease. Get some of them border looking like Michael Jackson. Oh my God. Demetrius is funny. He truthful, but he funny. At that cause that's what I mean. That was something that was really important. Did someone send the recording? Keisha, I can get that to you. If you already paid for the class and participate in class, and you want to be able to view um what happened, what was said, I will make sure you get that. That all you got to do is purchase the class, Natasha. Just purchase the class, and once it come through, I'll send you the links. Cause we had actually 3 recordings. Cause I was showing my natural black ass. I ain't gonna lie. I was showing my natural black ass. Yes, sir. So we have 3 recordings. It was supposed to be an hour class, and we they kept trying to get me to come back for a 4, but I told them I was tired. And for $175, I ain't giving up that much ass for nobody. I love you, but I got to go. The key said it was good. I can't lie. Yeah. And it's so much manifestation in that. Get that information. This is going to help you connect with where I'm headed, where I'm going in conjure, where I'm going in magic period. And other people, even though I'm speaking universally with the knowledge, you're going to be able to connect way more dots because you're involved in these classes, or you're involved in these memberships. And these memberships are going to give you assets. One of the things I want you guys to do when you get a chance is to make sure that you're a part of the Patreon, because I stopped mentioning on the Patreon, but the Patreon is still alive, it's still operating, and I got more time to invest in videos for my Patreon family. Okay, I'm on a lot of platforms, so now that I'm catching up and getting that, Ryan said that class is life changing. Absolutely. So I want you guys to understand where we're headed. You're gonna have opportunities. If you see something, hear something, we have a good luck candle that we did a couple days ago. If you want to order that good luck candle, make sure you go watch the video. There's a video attached to every type of work that I do. So I don't want you just getting things. I want you to understand what they do. Okay? So just like when we get ready to do our Eggun candle, or somebody decides to get an Eggun stick, they are go to the video, watch it, have a better understanding and better clarity of it. Apollo said, Chief, I'm trying to join the Apollo 13 circle in July. Can I pay in cash? You can sell it to me. And let me tell you something. And one thing y'all need to make sure you, if all possible, go through the website. You're gonna have an order number. You want, not that I'm a crook anybody intentionally, but my mind may be on some ass, and then I forgot. You go through the website, you Zelle or things like that, there's always a financial transaction that you can prove what you done did. I can prove it and you can prove it. So as much as you can, go through the website, because that is for your protection. That is for your verification. Okay? I want you to make sure you understand that there's a purpose why this stuff is paid for, and that website is not up there for free. I have to pay for that bill there, and that protects you and me. Because I ain't going nowhere until I transition. And I'm not I ain't transitioning from a man to a woman. I'm transitioning from this world to the next. I think I got everything. Because I got to go to the ocean tonight. I'm prepared. But I hope that everybody, and let me tell you something. Once you get a part, I did a video on 13 circle. Once we get to 12, because I'm a 13, I'm gonna be opening portals. If you know what portals mean, I already did a video on portals. They're doorways where I will allow certain spirits to come forth. Y'all, this is high level magic. This is why it has to be 13 people, because it's very costly. But if everybody come together with their $1,000, then I can afford to do them type of ceremonies. I would not do those ceremonies up under $1,000 a piece, because you're gonna be getting a whole lot of activity for $1,000. But 13 people, I can do 13 circles over and over again. And those that have actually come to visit me, they know how tangible the anointing is in my life. This ain't nothing you gonna sit there and talk, you know what, I had a nice time. No. You're gonna feel the power of God. Isaiah 10, 27. All right? I think that's good enough. I really appreciate you guys. Please do not miss out on these classes. Next class I got is psychic. You're gonna have to learn how to use telepathy. Send your thoughts, not only to your spirits, but people, places, and things. If you ain't a psychic, it don't mean you need to understand psychic energy, because we all got psychic energy. So cut that out by I ain't trying to do no readings. If you are, you definitely need it. Because I'm going to teach Shamari a thing or two, because she Cancer. Y'all Cancer swear y'all can read and see. I'm going to show y'all ass what reading and seeing is all about. All right? And we're going to have a good time. So I want you to, if you came in the middle of this, make sure you go back to the beginning of that, this video, and give yourself some time to actually understand what it is to have an Eggun stick. And it's not something you parade around. It is a magical spiritual tool that is an extension of yourself, and that should not be handled unless you're working with the Eggun. Demetrius is a worker himself, so therefore I feel comfortable sending him out to the cemetery to finish up some of this work. Some of you I'm gonna treat you just exactly the way you are. I'm not gonna treat you like different. If you're spiritually, I'm gonna handle you different, and I'm eventually have a class just for people that actually do work. Actually do work. I'm gonna have classes for all, universal, for everybody, because I can teach you stuff where you can do for yourself and how to do effective linking, because that's why I'm pushing that the psychic class and the conjure class. You got to understand energy, and it'll make you respect somebody else's ability to work those type of spirits, because you will see how much energy that it really takes to conjure. How much energy. That's why you see people doing all them abundant readings. That's bullshit. your energy going like that and you ain't getting tired, them spirits take out your energy. And the more readings I do, the hungrier I get because I'm burning energy. It's just some things ought to make sense to you, okay? I ain't gonna fuss, I'm just saying. All right, I see y'all later. God bless.